Capricorn, welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. I'm Lauren the Mystic here with you for a general collective reading. And we are going to tune into the theme of this new moon for you. We're going to read some tarot cards and see what energy is coming up, where you can set your intentions to work powerfully with this new moon energy, and any guidance or advice that Spirit might have for you. So welcome in, welcome back. Capricorn, we're going to jump right in. I do recommend listening in for your sun, moon, and rising or ascendant signs. But with that being said, we're going to jump into the theme of your reading, which is the owl. The owl, Capricorn, is card number 38. So the number 38 might be of some significance to you. This is all about tuning into your intuition, tuning and tapping into that third eye chakra. See there on the owl's forehead. And peering beyond the obvious. This is about knowing that through listening inward inside your heart space, when your heart and mind are connected, that intuitive compass is all-knowing. It is your guidance system. It is going to show you the way through. So let's take a look with the tarot to see what you might be looking through. But before we do, just a reminder, if you are new here, thank you so much. I appreciate you liking and subscribing to the channel, liking the video. If you receive something from this reading, it truly does help the channel to grow, and I appreciate your support so very much. Also, if you are returning, thank you for supporting me, for showing back up. I can't wait to go live with you guys. The more subscribers I grow, the more I can tune into your energy more specifically, and the sooner I can go live. That being said, this is a general collective reading. This may not be your story. If you are looking for personal readings, I do finally have some links available for you that I will put below in the description box. All right, Capricorn, let's begin. Okay, Capricorn, let's get into your tarot. Thanks for bearing with me. I have to switch the camera manually because I don't have one of those fancy cameras yet, but you know what? We're getting there. All right, Spirit, for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, any significant Capricorn placements, what do we need to know about the energies showing up for this Leo new moon? For the owl energy, what is Capricorn needing to see clearly to tune into their own intuition? What might be shown to them? Let's take a look here, Cap. All right, there's something there. Thank you, Spirit. See what we've got for you, darlings. We have the Emperor, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. All right, so something about your happiness, your vitality, your sense of happiness, your own dreams, where you have wanted to travel in this lifetime, what you want to build, what you want to create, and what truly feeds your soul, what brings sunshine to your heart. That's underlying the message. And so here we have this Emperor energy bringing, this could be an authority figure, a sense of needing to control the outcome, not being satisfied or happy. There's a sense of dissatisfaction with the Four of Cups energy. And then there's this energy of independence, of pouring into oneself, again, of really going within, looking within, and interesting that it's in the center of the read. This particular Nine of Pentacles card is very much about pouring into self, but from kind of a self-care way. I feel this card very self-care focused, but let's see what your intentions. We're going to pull angel messages, advice for the intentions behind the new moon, behind this energy that's showing up for our Capricorns. All right, let's do it. So let's get the Emperor, please, Spirit. Show us the Emperor energy. Four of Earth. I'm going to get the cards out, Capricorn, and then we're going to talk about everything. Show us Four of Cups. Thank you. Justice. Show us Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Fire. The Hermit is Three of Water. And let's look at Queen of Wands. Now, Capricorn, I'm being guided to do your reading quite different than I have done some of the others. I mean, we're using the same decks, but I'm being guided to pull the cards, all of them, before we really talk about things, which is not the way I've done it in the other readings. I do recommend, though, that you listen to the sun, your sun, moon, and rising sign. There we go. Queen of Wands, King of Water. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Earth. So something in your intentions, making a decision, maybe needing to bring more play, more ease into a situation that could have been feeling like too much has been going on, or it's too stressful, or too difficult even to make the right decision. And potentially that's why the owl is here. Okay, Capricorn. So it could be why you are needing to see through your own resistance into making a decision, because maybe you've been too stressed about doing it or something. But what we've got here is the Sun card. And with the Emperor could be a person, but it could also be an energy you are holding about wanting to kind of control the outcome of something. This is a position of authority, somebody placing their authority over your life, or influencing your life with a sense of authority. And so this could be perhaps you feeling frustrated about some kind of power and control or influence over your resources that have felt like you maybe haven't had enough, or there hasn't been quite the balance. It could go one way or the other, being too frivolous or being too cautious. You know, the Four of Earth is about making good and balanced decisions. And so there's wanting to have this authority energy over making good and balanced decisions in relationship to resources. So to work with this particular part of the energy, this would be, how can you focus on bringing balance into what is currently going on within the realm of your resources? And perhaps you're taking the look as the authority in your own life, right? But then we've also got the Four of Cups energy, which is about basically not wanting to hear it, being disappointed, having four cups and not seeing three of them. When you have this beautiful full cup being handed, you're ignoring the other cups around you because you've been dissatisfied. And that's the energy showing up as one of dissatisfaction in some aspect. And what we've got for your intentions and where you should be placing your focus with this new moon energy is the Justice card. So bringing balance into what has not felt right, what has felt disappointing, where things haven't felt, they haven't lived up to expectations. I just heard this is you doing what, setting intentions to stand in your own truth, stand in your own power, do what you know is right and true, standing up for your beliefs and making fair decisions based upon that. So I really feel like the overall energy is you not settling for less and now taking the power back. We're going to bring balance into a situation where there was not balance. Okay. Then we've got Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Fire. I love this. I love this. Capricorn, Ace of Fire, center of the read with the Nine of Pentacles energy right under the owl. I mean, this feels like badassery energy. Hopefully my video doesn't get blocked on YouTube because I just used a curse word. But for me, it seems that you are connecting even more with your intuitive knowing, even more sense of an embodied sense of self, a strength in your sense of self that's coming from your inner clarity, your inner knowing, your inner aspect. And what this is doing is leveling you up. A new opportunity, a new passionate endeavor, advancement, life changes. So, what I feel like this is spirit guiding you to set very powerful intentions about who you are becoming now, how you are stepping into your power now, what changes you are really powerfully creating, not just for this moment. I feel this Nine of Pentacles, she's not just thinking about her resources now, she's thinking about them now and into the future. What can I pour into that's going to build and multiply and grow so that I have this abundance? This to me feels like life changing energy. So I'm feeling Capricorn. I just got a surge and spirit bumps. Okay. I feel like you're going to be receiving some downloads as well in regards to how you are building, creating this for yourself. And perhaps this is also guidance from spirit for you to take a moment and really reflect on what is the sun for you. In the absence, right? Metaphorically, there's an absence of sun and light from the moon being reflected back. So take the time to go inward and reflect on what brings you that happiness, what reflects happiness back to you, what reflects vitality, what reflects back joy and growth and abundance to you. And with this hermit energy, I feel like I'm only just confirming myself here. Maybe that's why I was being guided to read this cards one by one, because the story is kind of like weaving through on your read rather than going through this way. It's not linear here. We're not in a linear space, darlings. So with the hermit energy, this particular card is, again, it's a very spiritual card. You're going within in order to elevate, upgrade your energy. You're basically becoming the master alchemist of your own life. And so you're shifting your vibration, you're shifting your frequency by doing inner work, by going within, by right now being a bit more reclusive, cutting some things out of your life, spending some more time doing the work. Really, I just heard, meditation, journal work, vision boards, spending time just being playful, engaging in activities that bring you joy, because what it's doing is it's creating an entirely new frequency that you are embodying. And it's a transformation of self here, Capricorn. And underneath this energy is the guidance from spirit for you to focus your intentions and your manifestations on having more fun, on actually celebrating, focusing on not only your inner work, but being grateful for where you are now and what is on its way. Knowing that this change is on its way. And so this is almost like a confirmation from spirit that you need to manifest from a place of joy. Add more play into your life, add more fun, add more frivolity into your life, so that when you are creating, you're creating from this higher vibrational space of joy, of abundance, of being actually in flow. And that's going to be what grows this for you here at the center of the read. Then we've got the Queen of Wands energy with the King of Water. Oh, I love this. This is you stepping into service work in some way. I feel like sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge from a space of deep knowing, from a space of authentically embodying the healing work that you've done. This is you moving into a more open-hearted, open-minded, trustworthy, heartfelt advice, doing service work, offering that compassionate, well, I'm hearing educated, but it's not just the education that you can receive through regular training. This is wisdom that you're offering out through your own magnetic energy. Okay. So again, I feel like this is something that's coming in. It's landing very much as you really spend time here, focusing on what you're growing, focusing on this inward journey, allowing your intuition to pour into you, allowing things to be brought into balance. There's a sense of karmic justice being done here, karmic balance being taken care of on your behalf. And something, ooh, I just heard something that once had extreme power and control over you and might have made you feel limited is now going to be released. It's going to be released. Okay. So as you step into your power, as you continue to hold true, this is a metamorphosis that feels as if it's taking place for you, Capricorn. Let's get an advice guidance message for you. We're going to get a couple before we go here to wrap up your reading. Wow, what a powerful, potent reading. You're in some really strong energy, really big movement and changes. Yeah, okay. So bringing love into the situation. This is new moon in Aquarius energy. Aquarius is the water bearer. And note here, Aquarius is also fixed air energy. So the Leo new moon is fixed fire. And then we've got fixed air. So intuition and love, pouring that love, that intuition into the waters of our emotion. You know, that's the water bearer. She's pouring her knowledge into the water, and water is the carrier, right? So again, this feels like, I feel like you're pouring into yourself here, to be honest, Capricorn, into your own self-healing, into your own metamorphosis. And Spirit is asking you to consider giving yourself some more love. All right, darlings. Oh my gosh. Guys, when I'm good, I'm good. Okay, I don't know if you can see this card well because of that light. I'm trying to get it good in the picture. It's Pillar of Light. So if you look closely here, this is you in a pillar of light. And this appears to be a complete angelic projection of your holographic energy. You see, fully protected, fully encapsulated, fully being lifted up. This is definitely a massive, massive spiritual up-levelment. Your vibration is rising. You are becoming basically this Queen of Wands energy. You're becoming an oracle. You're becoming a seer. You're becoming a healer. And you're preparing yourself to pour out that love as well. But Spirit is saying before you can do so, you must do that for yourself. Pour that in. Pour that inward love. Have fun. Find play. And then everything else is going to really begin to come into balance and kind of take off. But right now, you're kind of like I feel like you've already turned into the butterfly, but you're still in the chrysalis, if that makes any sense. And maybe what you're doing is you're kind of coming out, or you've just come out, but it's like you're getting used to having these new wings, and you still kind of need to go easy. Still need to be a little bit playful about how you go about spreading your wings, because you're learning to use them and you're just having fun with these new aspects of yourself that are truly, truly coming online. Beautiful reading for you, Capricorn. If this has resonated, I would appreciate so very much you hitting that like button. And for all of the subscriptions, it helps me tune into your energy. It's free, helps my channel to grow. And I truly hope soon that I can go live for you. I keep looking for ways to do that, but I can't get around the fact that I need to grow my subscribers. So you can help me do that. If you enjoy these readings, please let me know, because it helps on YouTube, the algorithm, to build me up, to grow. Share this with your friends. If you know someone's got a Capricorn placement, this sounds like their story. Maybe they need this message, my darling. Until we meet again, happy new moon in Leo. Don't forget to listen to your other placements. And if you'd like a personal read, I will drop the link for that below. Goodbye for now.